So welcome ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video. We're back with FIFA 23, all right? And I wanted to talk today about something I'm actually quite interested, intrigued, maybe a bit of excitement, just because this might get me to play career mode a little bit more. Now I'm going to show you some actual gameplay taken from a FIFA YouTuber that's sponsored by EA, but it shows you how this works. And what I'm talking about, as you can see, is playable highlights. Now, who's this for, right? Well, you guys know me, and if you don't know me, guess what? I'm not a huge fan of FIFA's gameplay, right? I love everything else about a FIFA. Offline modes with everything that you can do. You can play any competition. Career mode is pretty in-depth. There's tons of things to do. But the gameplay ultimately is what, for me, holds it back. But playable highlights may be something that just gets me playing this game a little bit more. And honestly, folks, with this, I might actually be able to finish a season or two. Now, I don't know how exactly well it's going to work with the AI. I think eventually EA will, if there's problems with it, like playing on Legendary, the AI score all the time in the last minute, well, that's got to be patched because that's just frustrating. But we'll see ultimately what happens. So what is a playable highlight, right? Well, basically, this is what it is. Let's summarize it up. Playable highlights are supposed to change. You'll be sent out on the pitch by EA for the crucial and game-deciding moments, all right? No matter if these are offensively or defensively. By that, you can influence your team's performance and whether it can score the late game winner or get the saving interception. You're simply part of the action, and you only have to spend a couple of minutes on each game. And that's where this works so well for me. You guys know how bad I am at finishing series because I just get bored. So this might change things. So let's have a look at some actual gameplay, right? So this is the dude right here. If you want to check him out, his name is channeI Sports. channeI Sports. Sounds like a canny do it. But yeah, he's sponsored by EA. I will leave the link for his channel in the description and this video if you'd like to check it out. If you like FIFA, I mean, look, it's early access to watch it. But basically, this is what happens, right? So you start the match. Derek Ray and Stuart Robson, as you know. And 2 seconds of gameplay, and then it switches and it goes to this. So it says Liverpool attack, right? He's Liverpool, as you can tell. He's wearing the shirt. Tells you the score. If Chelsea score, it would just tell you. It won't show you Chelsea scoring. It will simply show that it's 1-0, and that's it. So maybe they could do a better job with that. But you simply go to the attack, and then the game switches. It does a little bit of a countdown, and off you run. So he's 11 minutes in. He now has one chance to do something with this attack. He did a quick turn. I don't know what difficulty he was playing on. Earlier videos, he was actually playing on amateur, which was interesting, there's no challenge there. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Now, the game goes forwards a little bit further. We're now into the 41st minute, and Salah has a penalty, and you get a chance to actually see the penalties, which someone said you can't really miss, but he actually missed, and he can't believe it himself. And then you move further forward. As you can see, now it's 1-1. You're 58 minutes into the game. He now has a chance to counter-attack. I mean, I'm not going to critique the gameplay. There's nothing to critique. It's very similar. You can see the players are still skating all over the place. It's still FIFA physics, folks. It's not going to change. But now we move further. 74th minute, 73rd minute. He now has a chance for a counter-attack, and he'll bring this one forward. Right, well, that was a waste. And that's it. He's now lost that chance. So if you don't do anything with it, and he's conceded, as you can see, it's now 2-1 to the Chelsea. Well, you can't really say Chelsea anymore. You'd have to say American. Chelsea. But there we go. Whips out to the left side. The way they run cracks me up. Anyway, here is Diaz. Swings it round. Firmino. A little bit lucky. And Salah couldn't hit a barn door. And there we go. And he's lost it. He's lost the match. And he's played a match there in, what, a minute? Can you imagine how many matches I could get done, folks? I know they're not going to be the most exciting games because it's very short highlights. But we might finally have a way for me to enjoy FIFA's career mode without having to just play game after game and boring myself to death. Now, you can choose when you want to use this, of course. You don't have to do playable highlights for every single game. You can do it just for the small matches and then actually play the big games. Maybe that's what I'll do. When I'm playing Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, then then we can actually play the game. But we're playing the lesser teams like Bournemouth, etc. Just play the playable highlights. So let's go forward a little bit more. So now he's taking on AC Milan. All right, there he is. You can see him. There he is, the big man. But yeah, he's taking on AC Milan in the Champions League. And once again, the game starts, then it fast forwards itself, goes to the 5th minute. There is a chance here for a Liverpool attack. A little bit of a counter attack. I don't know where AC Milan's defending's gone. They're all over the place. Here he is with Luis Diaz cutting inside Mohamed Salah, and it looks like he's going to keep it alive, just about. Back to Diaz again, and he's missed the target. And then it's going to go forward again. So I really like this. Actually quite intrigued. You guys let me know what you make of this playable highlights. I think it's a smart thing to do. I really do. And on something like career mode, which is a very in-depth mode, there's a lot going on. You're managing the team. You're trying to bring in new players, you know, negotiating, whatever. You don't necessarily want to sit there for 10 minutes every single match and play a proper game. This is just a very nice, quick way to get in there, play a match in a few minutes, bash into the next game. And if you want to play an actual real full match, then go ahead and do that as well. So here he has taken a corner. So this is how the corners work. Interesting. You can whip that in. There's a chance for the header, and that is a whopper of a save by the keeper on the line. It comes back once again to Robertson. He pulls his pants down, and then it's now a corner kick for AC Milan. They're going to take that very quickly. Core blimey, another one off the line. And away we go again. So yeah, let me know what you guys make of this. As I say, I'm looking forward to it because I will finish a career mode season. I will for the first time, because if I just do this, I could get maybe 7, 8, 10 matches done in one episode and plow through it, right? And then maybe after a season or two, we can do a proper playthrough where we play the actual matches. So let me know your thoughts. I wanted to put this out because it is a feature I'm actually intrigued and, you know, maybe looking forward to it for once. And we'll go from there. Anyway, he's excited. He's bashed one in the old bands of the bonbons. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Until next time, subscribe for more. I will talk a little bit more about eFootball as well, because there are things to talk about. I played a lot of matches last night. On Legend, I saw some problems, and I spanked a lot of people, so I have a bit of a highlight package coming as well. But until next time, subscribe for more. We will be playing FIFA 23 at the end of this month. You let me know your thoughts about the playable highlights. But until then, yes, take care.